Former NBA player Tony Snell has been diagnosed with autism. He's 31 years old. He went and got the diagnosis after his son started missing some developmental benchmarks, and his son was also diagnosed with autism. This is pretty interesting because you see a lot of this lately where the children are getting diagnosed and then the parents are then going in and seeking a diagnosis, or at least going to see if they are in fact autistic. Obviously, this is in much more higher functioning parents, because if not, you would have probably known before they had kids. But I started doing some research, and there's not a ton of information out there about parents and children and the link with autism. Spectrum News did something back in 2019. And they're about 9 times. That's the odds that they're giving. They did good research though, but about 9 times the odds. So if a parent has autism, the child has 9 times the odds more likely to also be diagnosed with autism. I can't lie. I'm starting to like. Should I go? I mean, it's interesting because Tony Snell had a great NBA career. He was successful. But he did say, he always felt a little bit awkward, or things were a little off. And I think everybody in their life probably has maybe felt something like they're not normal. But I think that's normal in itself to feel not normal. But the question is, how much is it? Like, how much of that do you feel? And I think it's becoming a little bit more common for parents to go, I sort of would just like to know. I mean, it would be interesting to know. So I think this is going to be an interesting kind of a movement moving forward. If you're a parent and your child has autism, and you've at least thought about, hey, maybe I'll go and see if I could be diagnosed, regardless of the level of function. Let me know. I think this is pretty interesting.